Thousands of votes rolled in for our Week 1 Voice of the Fan segment. It's time for Week 2, and we think you can do even better. We'll show you how to vote at the end of the video, but first, why don't we ask you the question for this week? After Week 2 of the NFL season, which NFL player has been the most disappointing? Now, we're not trying to call anybody out. These are a bunch of superstars who are definitely going to get their acts figured out as the season goes along, but here are the 5 candidates this week. We're starting with Saints quarterback Drew Brees, who's off to an 0-2 start with the Saints. As many interceptions as touchdowns, and as our own Dan Parr stated in our Cover 3 this week, his quarterback rating looks an awful lot like his completion percentage from last year. Our next candidate, Bears quarterback Jay Cutler, who's in the news a lot this past week for calling out his own teammates. That's not the only reason he's been disappointing. 5 interceptions for only 3 touchdowns and a 58.5 quarterback rating. Next candidate, Titans running back Chris Johnson, an unbelievable 1.1 yards per carry, 21 yards on 19 carries. He hasn't scored a rushing touchdown yet this season. Neither is Raiders running back DARREN McFadden, who only has 54 rush yards after 2 weeks. And if you thought that he was going to be a rushing title candidate after this year, you're not alone. That's what I keep telling myself. His longest rush this year, only 8 yards. Bills defensive end Mario Williams is our last candidate after signing a $96 million contract in the offseason. 0 sacks, 0 quarterback hits, and only 3 tackles after 2 weeks. Cast your vote for the most disappointing player in the NFL after Week 2. You can do it in the Pro Football Weekly poll at profootballweekly.com. You can cast your vote in the comments section of this video on YouTube or leave us your comment on Facebook. And of course, you can send us a tweet at Pro Football Weekly using the hashtag VoiceOfTheFan. That's for the most disappointing player in the NFL after Week 2.